What's good, Fight World? Man, there's a couple things that have happened that have been real interesting to me. Gervonta Davis, I did a video, and people should know that Gervonta Davis is facing some problems with being charged with second-degree aggravated assault. First-degree aggravated assault, second-degree assault. The maximum sentence, I'm not saying predicting that he's going to get this, but I'm saying the maximum penalty for the charges that he's facing is 25 years in jail. So I think it's safe to say, unlike some people that have responded to my video saying, this is some bullshit, it's not real. No, dude, whenever you have to post $100,000 bond and you have to go to court on October 19th to explain why there was no probable cause to charge you, if everything goes wrong, you can be in jail. There is a chain of events that can lead you to be in jail for 25 years. That's not a good thing. Not saying that there's a 90% chance or that he's going to get it or there's not a way that he can get out of it, but that is a problem that he has for sure. Now, speaking of problems, there's another boxer that is in a situation, Adrian the Problem Brawner, who did something, who also is facing, and I don't know what the numbers are on it, whether or not he's been charged, I'll look it up, or whether he's going to face a civil suit, but there's going to be some ramifications to the fact that he busted dude upside the head for, I believe, messing with his wife or insulting his girlfriend, either his girlfriend or his wife, and Adrian Brawner, got in an altercation with him and hurt the dude. So he's going to have something coming down the pike for him related to that. And there's a third situation that came out today where Floyd Mayweather Sr. has a $20 million lawsuit out on him for a lady that's for breach of contract because a lady said that he hired her to do some PR work for him, and as a part of the PR work to set up a foundation that was meant to help boxers that are recovering or are suffering, basically brain, I don't know what the disease is called or the syndrome is called, but punch drunk fighters, right? And so this lady is suing him for $20 million. All of these guys, Adrian Brawner, Gervonta Davis, and Floyd Mayweather Sr. are facing significant legal issues as a result of them handling a problem in a way that got them into trouble. And I don't think that any one of them, from what I understand, were the initial cause of the problem, at least from what I can see. So, the purpose of the video is there's a guy named Neely Fuller Jr. I talk about a lot, man, who says, I go out of my way to listen to him, that basically says, man, there's never going to be anybody that's more cordial and more polite than I am. And he's usually talking about it within the context of racism or white supremacy and how you deal with, living in the society that you live in. And one of his main tenets for how you should behave is in a codified manner, which is a predictable and consistent way to act and in circumstances when you're presented with a problem. So Gervonta Davis's problem was that he got into he was at a boxing gym in Baltimore, and he got into a fight, an altercation with his brother. And in the altercation with his brother, the bodyguard or security got in between Gervonta Davis and his brother. And in the midst of the scuffle, Gervonta Davis turned around and hit a guy whose name, I think his name is Anthony Wheeler, hit him in the head when he had boxing gloves on, right? So he was clearly sparring or training with boxing. He had boxing gloves on at the time. And he turned around and hit the guy in the side of the head, according to this guy. And the guy got knocked out. So what did the guy that get knocked out do when he woke up? Once they gave him the smelling salts, or they did to wake him up, he goes to the hospital, and gets diagnosed with a concussion. I mean, of course, you know the dude had a concussion. He got knocked out. You can't get knocked out without suffering a concussion. So he got knocked out or knocked unconscious.